Hi, I'm Nettie from Partyfowl Pets, and this is my ducky Ming Mei. She's 6 years old. She's going to help us show you how to put a deluxe open tail harness on a duck. And Ming Mei here is very calm and she's very good with putting on harnesses, so we're going to start with her. And then if you stick around to the later half of this video, we're going to show Victor, who is molting right now, so he's a little bit more feisty to kind of give you a little bit better idea of how to put a harness on a slightly more feisty duck. When you put a harness on a duck, we always recommend that you put down something on the floor, especially if it's slippery. This can help keep clean after accidents. Sometimes it happens that they go before you have a chance to put a diaper on them. It also keeps them from slipping and sliding on the floor. Like I said, Ming Mei here is very, very good. She's a very good duck, right? You a good ducky? So what you'll need is you'll need your diaper harness. We recommend that you open up all of your buckles, all of your snaps. If you've never used a harness before, we recommend that you make all of your adjusters nice and loose. But with Ming Mei here, she's pretty good at wearing harnesses, so we don't need to undo them all the way. What you'll need is a diaper. This one has been pre-cut. When you make a diaper, all you need is just a disposable baby diaper cut in half. Very, very easy, very simple. We recommend that you shake them out over a garbage can a little bit because they do have kind of a granule on the inside that helps absorb the material. You can cut the tabs off if you like, or you can leave them on. In Ming Mei's case, we leave them on for her. When you place it in, we always recommend that you put the cut edge along the edge of your pouch. Oh, so excited, I know. So we just kind of line those two edges up. And just kind of stuff that diaper in there. For Ming Mei, we always like to let the tabs hang out just a little bit here. Some ducks may pull and pick at these and you might want to cut them off or tuck them in. But in Ming Mei's case, we let them out because Ming Mei tends to be a big pooper and she needs that little bit of extra protection, right? Yeah, you always have nice good big poops for mommy. So now that we have the diaper in place, first thing you want to do is, get to know your animal. Over time, you'll understand what's more comfortable for your pet. With Ming Mei here, I usually place her so my right hand is on her back, my left hand is by her belly, and if I need to, I can always tuck her head in my armpit to help calm her down while we're putting these harnesses on. So Ming Mei is really good at harnesses. I know, so excited. Can you put your head in for me? Good girl. Ming Mei understands when it's diaper time to put them on, so you just place it over your duck's head. Then you want to shove the whole rest of the harness underneath their bottom here. Then, I usually like to, like I said, put her head kind of in my armpit here. It helps calm her down. It helps to kind of have both hands available here to you. You want to make sure that your diaper is open on the inside. That's again why I like to hold those tabs. It helps me keep that open. And you want to just wrap that whole area around their bottom. And then you'll want to bring your tabs up to the top. Now with our new harnesses here, we have these new great snaps. They're a little bit more tricky to put on than the Velcro before, but these will help your harness last a lot longer. Just helps to get on one on either side there. Thank you, Ming Mei. You're being very, very helpful. Yes, good girl. And now, deluxe harnesses, particularly the open tail style, will now have this new little snap, this new little buckle strap on the side. So you can just kind of snap that in place. And you can tighten it if need be. Thank you, Ming Mei. You're being very good. Then you'll want to take your back strap, lean it up between your duck's wings. Oh, I know. Ming Mei really likes shiny things. And snap it there. And then some ducks you can help them pull their wings out. Some will do it themselves. Ming Mei, we almost always pull her wings out for her. She likes it, prefers it that way. Then you can just tighten up those straps. Turn around here into the belly. And pull those up as tight as need be for your duck. When it comes to determining the tightness level, you want to make sure that all your straps are snug but not constricting. You should always be able to put 2 fingers underneath the straps easily without too much resistance. So if you can get your hands under those straps, they're not on too tightly. Hi, good job. So that's how tight they should be. If you feel that your straps are too long, you can check out our other videos. We do have videos explaining how you can shorten the straps at home for yourself. I know Ming Mei tends to be on a little bit smaller of a C5. A B4 is just too small for her, but a C5 tends to have a little bit too long a strap, so we usually shorten them for her. She tends to be a little bit smaller of a runner. So like I said, she's an Indian runner duck. She was actually chocolate brown, but now she's turning white with age. And she wears a C5, a slightly altered C5, and she's just about 3.5 pounds, to give you guys some idea for size. And Ming Mei is now ready to roam the house. Hello again. Now we are back with Victor Duck. Victor here is a fawn and white runner duck, and he's just under 4 pounds. He usually skirts right around 4 pounds. He's a little bit bigger than Ming Mei. We're going to diaper him right now just because he's in a little bit more of a feisty mood. Usually he's pretty good about putting on a diaper, but he's just coming down from a molt. He lost all of his primary flight feathers, and he's got his new ones growing in. And while he's still just a little scruffy, he's just a little protective of his feathers, so he's just a little bit more grumpy about putting on a harness. A little bit less helpful than Ming Mei. So if you do have a duck that's more feisty and will fight you with putting on diaper harnesses, some ducks will always be feisty. Some ducks will become less feisty with time as they get used to putting on a harness. It's perfectly normal for them to kind of fight it at first. Just like with anything, they have to learn about the experience, and they have to learn that it's okay and that it's safe and that they're going to have a good time. Oh, I know. I'm so sorry. It's okay. So, when you have a duck that's a little bit more feisty, it's better to have your harness, diaper cut inside the harness, ready to go. Now, again with Victor, because I'm right-handed, I like to make sure my right hand is on their backs, and then they're facing my left armpit. Again, you want to start with the neck loop. Oh, I know you're not happy. Can we put it on? It's always good to talk nicely to your pet and calm them down. I know with Victor here, sometimes just a little nice little beat snuggle helps calm him down and helps him realize that, you know, we're not doing anything harmful or hurtful, that I'm gonna be okay. Alright? You're gonna be okay? Okay. Oh, I know. Just try to slip it as best as you can over their head. Sometimes you gotta help them out a little bit. And then same as before, you want to stuff the whole rest of the harness underneath, in between their legs. Make sure you spread out that diaper. Again, it helps to kind of clutch them under your arm here and in your armpit. And they got their little butt right here for you. Covering their eyes or tucking them under your metaphorical wing actually does help calm them down a little bit, especially if they're imprinted, especially if they're bonded to you. So again, we just want to make sure that all wraps up around their legs. Thank you, Victor, for holding true to being feisty. And then again, just like before, you want to find the end of your one tab snaps to the other and snap them on. At first, again, if your duck is new to this, it may be very tricky. The whole bottom here might slide off as you're trying to put it on. That's again why it's good to kind of help just stabilize them under your arm. That way you have your whole arm. I actually have him pressed against my body here, and he's got his head down, and that's just to help keep him from wiggling out of the harness before I can get all the snaps done. Do our side snaps. And then with Victor here, because he's a little more feisty, I'm going to skip this side buckle. I'm just going to go straight for the back strap, and we're going to go straight up. And this will just help keep that pouch from falling off his bottom while he's wiggling around here. Then we can go back, snap it in place, and then adjust it. And then we can go through and adjust his little straps here for him. I know. And again, tighten up those belly straps. Now we're going to show Victor here. Victor here is probably going to poke and pick at his harness a lot. This is actually very normal for a duck. I know he's shaking a little bit because he's upset. And he's not super happy with wearing a harness right now, again, because he is a bit nervous, because he is in the process of molting and finish up making those new feathers, right? It's okay. It's okay. Victor here is imprinted and bonded to me, so he knows that I'm mom, and he knows that whatever we do is safe. So I always like to reassure him. If you do have a feisty duck, it helps to have some treats available. So if your duck likes peas or anything in particular, having that treat readily available just helps them associate the diaper process with something good, with a treat. And then it also helps, like I said, give them some love, talk to them nicely. If you're nervous, your duck will be nervous. So if you are calm and collected and you just talk to them and let them know it's going to be okay and everything's going to be just fine, they eventually calm down and they eventually get a lot better at putting on harnesses. Throughout the year, they may have times where they're more feisty than others. Like I said with Victor here, he's usually our champ. He usually helps us put a diaper on, but he's a little grumpy still from his molt. But you're going to be okay, right? Say, yeah, we'll take the diaper harness off. It's just for a video. I'm sure everybody will say thank you for showing us how to do it, right? Alright, and that's how you put a diaper harness on a feistier duck.